tired and it's late, and honestly, I've gotten to this weird mood that all of a sudden I've decided to make this vlog a normal thing. So recently, I discovered a YouTube artist, Hobo Johnson, and his music is great, and I love it, and it's a lot of fun to watch. And I don't know if you've seen it.
God, man, we're Hobo Johnson love makers. We're a couple kids, 5, I guess, that like to make a little bit of love, like to make a little bit of music. Look at that. That's a desk. Just kidding, Bob. It's a table. I don't care about rules.
So the lyrics are just really fun, strong lyrics that just are a lot of fun to listen to, talking about real emotions in a very positive way, which you don't see in a lot of artists. It's really easy to be negative, and it's really easy to be upset and angry, and it's hard to take that anger and sadness and make it into something else. And I feel like that's what he's doing with his music, and I am moved by it, and I find some of it so relatable, um, that it's hard not to be sad by it.
Hi, what's your name? How are you? How's your life? Oh, you got a man. Are you in love? If so, a type. Is it just platonic, strictly just as friends, or the type that ties you two together till tomorrow's end? If it is, disregard every time I call you pretty. Though it's meant sincerely, it's just my imagination drifting. Brush me off like the dirt on Jay-Z's shoulder, so I fall to ground, collect myself, and get ready to take over your heart. Or at least your spare time. And I love the thought of being with you. Or maybe it's the thought of not being so alone. The second one's way sadder than the first one. But
It's definitely that type of music that you're watching, and you can't. You're smiling one minute and sad the next, depending on his inflection. He uses inflection to really punctuate the feeling, the tone that he wants you to feel. And he starts off, and it's usually so happy, and I think that's what makes you so sad is how happy and that emotion of letdown can be, and it's so relatable. I'm watching it, and I don't know. It's a lot.
Talk about the feelings that she felt today. Better kept inside of a fence, inside of a cage, inside of a safe that's safe for her, cause it is her and she don't know why that God's on third. I hope he's trying. She said, I hope he's trying. Frank, do you think he's trying? I don't know.
So, one of the things I really loved right there was whoever was holding the camera zoomed in on his face right as he was talking about something personal and emotional about the song in the lyrics he wrote in it. And I think that's what really draws a fan base to an artist, is when you see this emotion poured into it and this realism behind the lyrics, that it's not just a generically relatable set of words to bring an audience, but a truth that they're telling. I think it's just beautiful the way it's done.
Without watching my life go by, a third of it sleeping, and a third of it working at a place you ain't being, and the other third, you better be happy.
I have to admit, though, if you invest time into his videos, don't watch any of the ones that say like official, real, professional music video, because the quality of his music isn't from the professionalism of it. It's from the quality of its heart in the music and how authentic it is. Despite how fun this may look, I bet it was a lot of fun to make, but it was not it's not what brought you here in the first place, more than likely.
If Romeo and Juliet continue to be married, then there's half of a chance that their kids will get embarrassed when all the kids at school all talk about their parents, and Romeo Jr. has to say they're not together.
Junior will dream of the day when he's a man, of what he'll do to avoid that 50% chance of his kids feeling the way he feels. So he'll probably just stick with the Netflix and chill.
Particularly in this song, I really love the light he sheds on marriage, because we grow up and we get married, and no one tells us that it's like a 50% chance. No one raises that type of awareness, saying, hey, listen, it's like buying a house and you're guaranteed a 50% chance with this house to lose it. Do you still want it? Tell me if you still want it.
In my dreams, my kids are happy, and I know that they won't mind one Christmas. Just one Christmas.
Talks about something very relatable here. He's talking about how at the end of the day, your kids will be happy with one Christmas if you end up, still in love and happy and married with the spouse you chose. And yeah, it's not something children are happy about to have two Christmas. That's the byproduct happiness that you try to sell yourself as a child to make everything okay.
When the snake came back and asked my mother out to dinner, and my dad found out and asked my mom what that's about, and she said, oh, it's nothing, but Dad loves to shout really loud. Loud enough to knock the lamps and dressers to the ground. In my memory, I could hear Chopin's nocturnes playing in the background. A slow train wreck, you close your eyes, but forever hear the sound. And boy, it's tough, because that's the sound of people falling out of love.
So I find one extremely relatable thing that he brings up is as a child, you remember that fight of your parents no longer being together, So I relate to that statement, and I think that's what's so great about his music is it's honest, and it's not just about a show. It's not about lyrics that you think will sell. It's about telling a story of your own, about you.
It's so nice. Good for you. I'm glad. And if you find someone that really loves you for who you are, keep being with them, man. Because that's what matters in this life, Bob.
So this artist is Hobo Johnson and the Lovemakers. At this point in time, they've officially signed onto a record label. It's Profcore Inc., which I'll post up above me so that you can actually see what it's called. And the album's called The Rise of the Hobo Johnson. And I guess they've labeled themselves as alternative hip hop and spoken word, which is kind of a brilliant way to label the type of music that he is creating. I mean, you can find him on all the big platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, Google Play. So I would highly suggest, if you are interested, just based on the snippets that I played for you here today, that you take a look. I think he's brilliant, and I think he deserves a lot of love. This guy definitely has some talent. I highly support what he's doing, and hope you do too. Hey everybody, thank you for watching today. I really enjoyed this artist, and I want to just do a little quick piece on him, show him some love, and I hope you liked it too, and I hope you do check out the artist and the website. If you enjoyed these videos, please check out more here on the left, or if you care to support the channel, go ahead and subscribe here on the right, and as always, keep gaming. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, please check out the videos here on the left side, or go ahead and subscribe here on the right. Damn it. That's the right side, okay.